Hello everyone, Raptor X here, and today we're going to continue here in our work in our base, trying to finish up the sorting system. But I actually did a few things off camera, which I want to show you guys right away before I forget. Now, first thing was a problem with the quarry, and that was the second quarry actually. Now before I go down there, I know I need something. I don't want to do two trips here, so looking hopefully for a bucket. Just seem to have lost, or I'm blind, one of the two. But there are no buckets anywhere. I want to quickly make a bucket then. It's no big deal. And as you can probably see here, my inventory is full of random ores and stuff, and that's because I've been going through the sides of the empty cores that I've already finished, and I've picked up all the exposed ores and stuff. So I'm gonna grab a bucket of water, and the reason is because I found some lava on one of the cores, the second core I set up, and I need to put some water on there, so at least I get some obsidian from it. And yeah, let's pick that up. Actually, before I go down, I'm going to dump all this stuff in here so it starts getting processed. Now, I was mainly looking for iron. As you can see here, I got a good amount. I'm just going to dump that in there. Some silver. I need to sort all this stuff later. I'm actually going to grab this stuff because I know there's no point in dropping it in there. And I'm pretty sure the chest over in the end is getting kind of full. So I'm going to drop this stuff in here. I have to get started on that on the new system as soon as possible. So yeah, let's go down there and see what's going on with the quarries. Now the second quarry, the one I made after this one's actually gone pretty deep already, as you can see. Can't jump. Alright, so yeah, this has gone pretty deep. There's a lot of resources down there that I see already are about to get picked up. And the second thing is, I don't know if you guys can notice, but the distance here between the two quarries is less, and that's because I have to bring the quarry back. I have to pretty much re-put the landmarks in, and that's because the quarry can't mine past this point right here. And I believe it has something to do with the spawn area. I thought the spawn area was further back. I knew it was in this, I guess, northern chunk area, but I didn't think it was that much back. I thought it was a lot further in. I guess I don't know. I guess I didn't remember the spawn area as much as I thought I did. But yeah, I had to pretty much move the quarry back because of that. So what I'm gonna do here is put some water in here. Hopefully be able to do it without burning myself. There you go. Well, that's not good enough. Alright. Alright, well that works. Just gotta pick up a bucket of water now. There you go. So I don't have all that stuff laying around. As you can see here, there's actually a lot of stuff already being left behind. So I'm gonna have a lot of work to do here later as well. So let's look here. Wow, there's another huge ravine. This one I didn't see before when I did my original cave raid. And this is ginormous. I'll drop some water here. That way all that stuff gets covered up. Perfect. I'll pick that back up. That way the quarry has a clean way through. Oh, I don't want to get thrown in the lava thanks to this skeleton. So yeah, back to the base. I don't always spend much time going over the quarries. It's pretty much the same thing over and over again. It just means that I'm getting a lot of cool resources. I need to go to sleep right away because I want the solar arrays working, because I noticed already a problem. And the first thing I want to make is a world anchor. And for those that don't know where world anchor is, it's a way to keep the chunks loaded while I'm not logged in, and I noticed some the machines powered down and stuff like that while I left the server running and I logged off, and some machines stopped working. I guess I don't know what really happened. Sorry. So 3 obsidian, gold, and diamond. So it's a bit expensive, but it's really useful, especially if I want to just leave the server running in the background and get out. Okay, so let me get having 4 of these. Some diamonds. I believe I have some ready. I'm gonna grab these stuff. I don't need them anymore. And some obsidian. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I have plenty. So I'm just gonna dump these things in here. I need 2 of these. And back to the crafting table. Alright. Whoop, lag. And there we have it, world anchor. So let's put this bad boy down. I'm gonna put it right there. It's out of the way. I'm gonna keep this whole area loaded. And let me check on the machines. Alright, so speed, heat, alright, everything's back to 100%, and that's because when I logged in I noticed that this was actually like a 40%, and the little yellow lighting that shows how much power is stored in it was barely visible. It was like a little tiny yellow dot here in the bottom. And yeah, so everything looks like it's working again. Let's look at the wow. Okay, that's a lot. So I'm gonna grab this stuff. Wow, more sapphires coming in. A lot of uranium. More tungsten. I don't know what to do with all this stuff soon. So gold torches. Now that's because I had forgotten to put the gold ore in my sorting machine, which I did here in the top. So I'm gonna dump all these ores back into here and get those sorted, and dump all this stuff in here and get some cool diamonds. And there we have it. Lots and lots of diamonds. That's good. And that's because I might want to upgrade to MFSU, but might put that on hold for a little bit, because as you can see here, it's not really, I mean, it's going barely up, especially once the machine, like the macerator and the furnace turn on at the same time. This goes down actually, so this is barely keeping up with the power requirements that I have at the moment. And that's because, yeah, I have both cores going, but I have a lot of goodies coming in. And what I want to do, I'll probably do this off camera. It's start using all this coal, macerate it, and now a problem I noticed with this system is that if I put the coal to automatically go into the macerator, then it goes into the furnace and doesn't know what to do with it, because it obviously can't smelt coal, especially coal dust. It doesn't know what to do with it, and so it's a bit of a problem here. I'm not sure how to solve it. So let's see, because I have this that goes into this, and that's just green. But unfortunately, this thing does not. I mean, you can only assign one color to the things coming out of it. It can't do like the sorting machine. So the quick way around this would be to change that one to a sorting machine. But that would be an incredible waste of resources. Now, another way you can do this easily would be to send all the items that are macerated back into the sorting machine. And that could be a bit of a pain, especially since yeah, I wouldn't really like having all this tube laying around. So what I want to do maybe is move this sorting machine further down here, then putting a filter in here that takes stuff out of the chest, and then having the tube go in between the filter and the sorting machine. if that makes any sense at all. So that's what I'm going to do today. And that's because that's really bothering me, because I really want the system to be completely automated. And I can't do that. Oh boy, that's going to be a problem here. I'm going to have to... Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. So I'm going to have to turn the sorting machine off, pretty much. To be able to do this. Now, I want the sorting machine to be somewhere along. I'm going to probably put it here. Actually, no. I'm going to put it here. And I'll explain why in a second. Just pick up all these tubes. Where did the other one go? Okay, so right here. So if I put it here, that lets me put the filter here and then the tube go in there. Actually, no. Because the tube will need to go all the way over there. Boy, this is not as easy as I thought it would be. Alright. I have a mess of items in here. Pick all this stuff up. Boy, I have no space. Alright, dump all this stuff in here. Stuff that I don't need. Dirt, I don't need dirt. What else don't I need? That's fine for now. I'm gonna put my bucket of water inside my bag here. Pick the rest of the stuff up. Okay. So, this I can cover up. I can remove this power, electric power. Put a stone brick in here. Cover this up. There you go. And then I can put a filter there, which I should have here somewhere. Yeah, I have one. Okay, I'll have to make a few more of these. Let's get this and turn this bad boy around. There we go, this direction. And I could put the timer there, but I don't want to do that just yet. Now, I didn't mention this system on one of my comments to somebody that asked me if the sorting machine needed a pulse or not. And I said that I wanted to use the sorting machine straight off from the chest to save on using a filter and this extra steps. But I guess the problem here is that it just wouldn't work. I mean, this system with the macerator just wouldn't work otherwise. So I'll take this off as well. And I have no space again. Oh boy. Hold on, let me put the sorting machine in here. And there you go. That way I can pick it up and move this quickly. I'll move this here. I'm making a mess back there. Okay, so I'm going to pick that up on the other side. I need more of this cable here. And will that work? Coming from the top? I don't think so. No, yeah, because it doesn't connect with the cable here. So that's a problem. That's easily fixed. Alright, so keep on pressing the wrong keys here. And yeah, let's get this. I need to get a cover. There you go. And then run this behind the cover like I had it last time. Okay, so it doesn't let me run it there. What a mess. I'm making such a mess here. There you go. Connect that back up. Actually, I shouldn't even connect that right now, because I'm going to need to figure out where I'm going to put the sorting machine now, which I actually already did, but just don't know where I put it. Let's fill that back up. Okay, the sorting machine is there. So that way I know where it's at. It's right here. Okay, now do this. Nope, like that. There you go. I'll put this back in there. Okay, so that's that should work as far as the sorting. Is that right? No, it's the other way around. There you go. That's right. Now this way, I could put from the filter out and then this way. So I'll have to remove this filter and put it over here. There we have it. And it has to go into there. Now if I put a redstone tube, that actually worked nicely. With all that, so I can remove this little bypass system I had set up. Oh, just losing pieces everywhere. Okay, so I want to fill that up with some bricks. Here we go. Alright, now where's my redstone tube? Here we have it. And all I have to do is run it. Oh crap, it connects. I didn't know it connected. Well, that can be. I'm not gonna be a big fan of how this looks, but at least that way it won't connect. That's one way to keep it up. Yeah. Now let's see here. If I put a timer here, I don't want to put a timer just yet. That's because this thing, I need to set it back up to the way it used to be. I have to put everything back in. Such a pain. Alright, so red is macerator. So I need all the ores in red. If I find it, okay, so ores, gold, tin, silver, iron, and copper. Right, so I'll leave a space here just in case I want to macerate something else, like for example coal. So I'm gonna actually put coal right away. And that's because I already have a few coal I can always condense. But any coal I do get, I want to get it macerated into coal dust to make any future solar panels, which is the only real use I can have for coal at this point. So next thing will be furnace, which is green. Just look for green here, dark green. And then past it, okay, here it is. So I need iron, whatever that was, tin, copper, gold, and I need iron as well. So I need a second line here. Oh, there we go. For iron, in case I want to make refined iron, I can just dump the iron in the chest there. Next thing would be blue. Yep. Let's get that nice blue, sticky resin, and yellow will be compressor. Should I just put it here? Is it? Yep. Eventually, whatever I put in here will be yellow. Okay, so now this should work. This should work, and I should only have to put this filter there. And why is that torch going through? Right. Alright, so this stuff is going in, but this has no pulse. Oh crap. Let's see what I can do here. Because I thought this would send a pulse here, and I forgot that it doesn't because of the whole alloy wire thing. So let's see if I can dig a hole there without making a mess behind. Okay. Oh man. The mess I'm creating here. Boy oh boy. Not really sure how to do this one. I guess I could just use regular tube here and just put a timer underneath. But then that'll interfere with this machine, which is not being powered. Why is it not being powered? Oh, it's nighttime. Crap. I need like an alarm system. I could easily set up like an alarm system of some kind to tell me when it's nighttime so I could go to sleep. At least until I have a sufficient enough system that I can work over the night without having any power problems. So that is powering back up slowly. Well, this needs a timer. How to do this. One way to do this is like this, I guess. If I put the timer here at the bottom, I'll continue making a mess here, but it's fine. I'm not sure how this is gonna work with the filter, if it's gonna connect to the filter or not, but I don't need that. I need this and this. Right, so this go there. Okay, so it does connect. Okay, so this might work. I don't know why it's connecting that way, but if I put it, what the hell? Well, it's working, and that is jammed for some reason. Okay, it's not jammed. It's just they don't know what to do with it. Let's see here. It looks like it's working. Let me just put this back down here because it's bothering me seeing that wire there. It looks like it might be working actually. Huh. Anything else in here? All done? Really? That was quick. And it's powering up. Okay, if I dump this coal, that's the main concern was the coal. I didn't really follow the... Okay, so it takes a whole stack, dumps it into... well, whatever I put into it. It wasn't a full stack. And then takes it back out. Okay, but the other thing that's bothering me now is this connection here. I don't know why it's doing this. So I'm going to put another cover here. Between. And that did absolutely nothing. It still likes to connect there for some reason. Whoop. Yeah, it's connecting anyways. I don't know why it's connecting that. And yeah, well, this episode has gone a little bit longer than I expected, but this whole system is actually working. I could probably speed this up a little bit and put this actually, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to break this whole thing again. And I think that's because if I do it like this, if I put this filter in facing that direction, put one piece there, and put this above it. Haha, that's awesome. That's nice and clean, and it works perfectly. So I can drop this down to 1 second timer, and that works perfectly. Look at that. That is beautiful. Alright, now I'm a lot happier now with the way it is. I gotta fill that hole back there. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode to now. It's a little extra episode, I guess, a little bit longer than usual. But that's fine. So yeah, until next time, bye.